and many more. Host your party or private events with us. Bring your friends and family for an unforgettable gaming experience at BC Entertainment. BC Entertainment, where reality meets imagination. Learn more on Instagram at BC Entertainment SVG or call us at 570-7113. Again, 570-7113. Like to remind the listeners that Searchlight Weekend Edition is out. And here are some of the headlines. CARICOM heads meet today. Guyana, Venezuela land dispute at delicate stage. Criminal support network hindering police work, says CID head. Vincentian pilot with American Airlines to create history on Saturday. People's report does not take many things into consideration, says Finance Minister. Young lawyer commended as positive example for young men. Police officer being investigated for allegedly giving gun to civilian. ECCB launches $2 note to mark bank's 40th anniversary. Out of trouble makes it 4 straight in Greg's softball competition. More sports, columnists, letters, and much more. Remember to check out our video stories on YouTube and download the free Searchlight app to access our e-paper and get breaking news and updates. Searchlight, journalism you can trust, online and at newsstands everywhere.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And we're back. The time is now 8:07, soon to be 8:08. Well, 8:08 now. Hey, you just waited for that.
All the time.
It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this morning we are talking
everything and anything and nothing at all. All right. So, it's me with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like
The taxes for the alcohol.
Well, WHO. Remember WHO from COVID times, World Health Organization? Remember them? Yeah, of course, you cannot forget them. Just like, we can't forget certain things. So there's a story here. It says on paho.org, WHO calls on countries to increase taxes on alcohol and sugary sweetened beverages. It's kind of short, right? So let me skim through it like really, really, really quickly. So they're releasing new data that shows a low global rate of taxes being applied to unhealthy products such as alcohol and sugary sweetened beverages. We'll call them SSBs for now. The findings highlight that the majority of countries are not using taxes to incentivize healthier behaviors. Manual on alcohol tax policy and administration. Globally, 2.6 million people die from drinking alcohol every year, and over 8 million from an unhealthy diet. Implementing tax on alcohol and SSBs will reduce these deaths. But will they? Anyways, half of all countries taxing SSBs are also taxing water, which is not recommended by WHO. Of the 108 countries are taxing some sort of sugar-sweetened beverage. Globally, on average, excise tax, a tax designated for a specified consumer product, represents just 6.6% of the price of soda. At least 148 countries have applied excise taxes to alcoholic beverages at the national level. However, wine is exempted from excise taxes in at least 22 countries, most of which are in the European region. Oh, that makes sense. Globally, on average, the excise tax share in the price of the most sold brand of beer is 17.2%. Let's go down a little bit here, right? Where it says taxing unhealthy products creates healthier populations. It has a positive ripple effect across society. Less disease and debilitation, and revenue for governments to provide public services. In the case of alcohol, taxes also help prevent violence and road traffic injuries. End of quote. I'm gonna leave it there. Hit us up at 457-9997 via calling or WhatsApp. Let us know how you feel about this recommendation here. But just to remind you, taxes did go up in 2019 on sugary beverages and alcohol. Oh my gosh, that was a kind of a year, oh, a couple of months actually, a couple of weeks. Some people were not very happy about that, increasing the taxes because they were the ones who would be consuming these beverages. But after a while, it settled out to everybody. Well, folks who consume these beverages didn't have a problem with it. But how do you feel about it?
I do believe that soda should cost more than alcohol because of how unhealthy soda is.
What are you saying?
Especially,
We should drink a little bit more alcohol than soda.
I was saying that the deterrent the deterrent should be more towards soda than alcohol, in my opinion.
Alcohol is made from sugar.
I know.
Right. So I think maybe it should be leveled because I think soda targets children more and
Is
alcohol is more for like adults.
isn't that worse?
Right. Right. So it should be equal, I think.
I don't think it should be
I think
equal.
it should be equal.
There are a lot of people who don't drink alcohol that drink soda.
And vice
For
versa.
example,
You?
children.
Oh, that was you.
Children. There are a lot of children that consume soda daily. And
Sometimes
I
multiple.
think yeah, multiple times a day. I think soda is not I think I know soda is very, 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 very unhealthy.
Extremely big. The amount of sugar that is compacted in these beverages, and sometimes they might come across as healthy, but they're not that healthy. My concern with it is as well, like with not even just soda, but sweetened beverages, and sometimes box juices are guilty. Some of the box juices come in uh multiple serving sizes. And you know how easy it is to just sit down and just gulp that entire thing down. So while it might say on the back, daily recommended value, you have like 25% sugar in it. But on the back of the box is 2.5 servings. So you get 25 plus 25 plus 12.5. That's like almost your daily recommended.
The name of the nutritionist.
Nutritionist.
What's the name again?
It's there in my head. but
Yeah, I
it's not
don't know why
coming
it's slipping me.
Yes.
But I remember
friend.
I remember her telling us that even these box juices are unhealthy as well
Yeah.
because of the same percentage of sugar in the servings.
Yeah. Some of them have less sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are just the raw juice themselves, like just the pulp and so on. Squeeze, cold pressed. That's what I'm looking for. So some of them are healthier, but you just have to read the labels. You have to read the labels if you are very concerned about your personal health. This is at the end of the day, it is a personal decision, right? Um, and we don't realize how we are harming ourselves and how easy it is to consume or overconsume sugar. I read somewhere that your sugar intake should be no more than 60 spoons per day. You know what is 60 spoons? You know how much teaspoons for the rest of the day, right? I would say eat pillow, pillow start off with sugar. If you burn it, well, that's a different case, but don't burn the sugar when you're making pillow.
Somebody said,
Ah.
"Good morning, a Trinidad man." Said one time the more they tax alcohol is, the more they drink it. It don't stop them.
Let me stick a pin on that one, right? So yeah, that was your breakfast, right? The tea. Let me say you have jam with your bread, and then your bread is, it has its own sugar in it, right? 1 teaspoon. That's 3 for the day, and you just add breakfast. Then you want a snack. The snack has in sugar. Then you reach lunch and you want to drop a soda on that, and the soda might have in 60 spoons of sugar or more or less, right? And then you want a snack in the afternoon. What are you going for? A pack of biscuits, and they are sweet. Then at the end of the day, your dinner, more than likely, something sweet. You really have to pay attention to what you take in. And after a while, it compounds and it leads to diabetes and high blood pressure and NCDs and worst case scenario, you get a stroke and quite possibly death. I was in the hospital, not me patient, some time ago, and I observed the number of patients that were there for amputations. A lot. And it says one of two things, right? One, not taking care of yourself, although some people are predisposed for certain NCDs and ailments. Or two, the not taking proper care. Well, before you even get to that point, not watching your diet. That's one. Or two, when you are diagnosed with diabetes, not taking proper care of yourself. Or maybe a third part, they just rush in to just amputate as the end all. You know?
Lots of persons were of that opinion that seems to be the go-to at the hospital. But I think that was a long time ago. Well, not that long, but I feel like it's changed since we've had integration of different countries being present in the hospital. Cubans.
Can't speak to that.
Yeah, I hope
But
so.
you know, it starts out maybe like a toe, and then the foot, and then the leg, and then you can go higher and higher and higher. And if you don't catch certain things in time, then you know. But
the story had said that they also tax water.
in some countries, they
You
tax water
I
when that's
find
not a
that-
recommendation.
Yeah, I find that very interesting that we, unpopular opinion or probably popular opinion, I believe that water should be free. I don't understand how we're paying high fees for not fees, we're paying a high rate for a natural resource like water.
I don't think you're really paying for the water. You're paying for collection and distribution of clean water.
That is true, but I do
Because
think that
who's
certain
going to
things should
foot
be
the
free.
bill? Who's going to foot the bill for a free bottle of purified water?
Us,
For a bottle? Who's us?
taxpayers.
And then which tax do you want to go up to be able to fund that? Tint?
It's a dramatic role eye for me. But
Or tires or something? Because I mean,
what was I
okay.
gonna say?
While water is a natural resource and it's there in abundance, it's provided, I think, from CWSA at pretty much next to nothing, because when you compare your electricity versus your water bill, it's like a less than, well, for me, less than 20%
Okay,
difference.
so
But
I'm thinking globally because mountaintop is what, $4?
I'm not sure the price.
But-
But there are several brands here for water.
Yeah, and then there's water like smart water, and then there's alkaline water, and then there are a number of water that surpass $10, $15 for the regular size bottles. Easy.
Here,
I'm trying to remember
they
if
imported.
they they are imported. I'm trying to remember where they can be
That's
found.
just to appease the foreigners, in my opinion. They're accustomed to their kind of water overseas, so they just want to have it here. So the supermarkets bring it in. That's
But
me.
I was trying to remember
Different
because
one.
I don't like to misquote anyone. The same nutritionist. I'm so sorry that I cannot remember her
I know
name
it's
right
in
now.
it's in my.
But she was saying that sugar isn't necessarily bad for you. Salt is.
Both of
And-
them excess.
Yeah, with everything excess. Moderation is the key to everything. Healthy. But I remember there's a specific reason why I feel this way towards soda, and I'm reading from healthline.com, and it says there are 13 reasons why soda is bad for you. Number one, sugary drinks do not make you feel full and are strongly linked to weight gain. Number two, large amounts of sugar are turned into fat in your liver. Number three, sugar drastically increases belly fat accumulation. Number four, sugary soda may cause insulin resistance, a key feature of metabolic syndrome. Number five, sugar sweetened beverages may be the leading dietary cause of type 2 diabetes. Number six, sugary soda contains no essential nutrients, just sugar. Sugar may
coloring.
cause leptin resistance. Sugary soda may be addictive. That is true. Number nine, sugary beverages may increase heart disease risk. Number 10, soda drinkers have a higher risk of cancer. Number 11, that popped up. Number 11, the sugar and acids in soda are a disaster for dental health. Number 12, soda drinkers have a drastically increased risk of gout. Number 13, sugar consumption is linked to an increased risk of dementia. Bottom line is,
See why.
drinking high amounts of sugar sweetened beverages such as soda can have various adverse impacts on your health.
Numerous adverse effects on your health. Uh, sugar addiction is a serious and real thing. I'm addicted to
Sugar rush,
sugar.
sugar rush, sugar rush.
I've tried to go cold turkey on sugar and it didn't work several times over. So right now I'm trying to wean myself off of it. Because sometimes under stress and pressure, your go-to is, oh man, I need the dopamine. I need the dopamine. What gives you the dopamine? Sugar.
Mhm.
But you know, that's why
Unfortunately.
they tell us to stay away from processed foods too, because some of these sauces, the condiments, they're full of sugar. Sugar,
Mhm.
sugar is in everything. Sugar and salt. Sugar and everything. The best thing to do is to consume enough and add your own seasonings and what's not, and go from there. But that's difficult in this quote unquote modern day. I think it's hard. I think it is.
To go without sugar?
No, going without sugar might send you mad.
What about honey? What about alternative?
So it has, like I said, it has to be a process because in your brain you are legit addicted to sugar
Mhm.
because your go-to is something that is sweet. If you don't get that level of sweetness in your brain is going to be like, you did not get enough, you're unhappy. I'm telling you this from experience, not what I read. That's how I feel when I don't get sugar sometimes. Somebody says, good morning. Well, let me read this one here. A Trinidadian man told me one time, the more they tax alcohol is the more they drink it. It don't stop them. I don't think it does. I don't think increasing the price of alcohol will will deter people from drinking alcohol because once you get addicted to something, that is it. They're just gonna somebody's going to produce a cheaper alternative at some point, and the cycle will just continue. All I see it as the government is just gonna make more money from it because they're gonna drink it anyway. Might drink half now, but they'll still drink it. Well, if they drink half, that might be beneficial.
So someone says people don't realize how much sugar is in alcoholic beverages. I have a
It
chart
is.
in front of me. Beer,
It is.
4%. Sorry, pint, 4%. Small bottle, 5%. Cider, 4.5%. Wine, 13%. Champagne, 12%. Spirits,
That's not
40%.
alcoholic content.
Now it says sugar here.
Oh, stay away from cider, by the way.
Yeah. Cider is a trap. No, cider is a trap. Cider is a trap. I used to just think it's a regular, like, boy, how to describe this? Boy,
It's the
cider
devil.
is a trap. One time,
Oh my gosh! Don't talk
one
about this stories.
time,
Don't talk about this
my
stories.
ex-girlfriend and I, we just, there are a lot of 7-Elevens in Taiwan, right? So we just go
Oh
from
boy.
7-Eleven to 7-Eleven, they drinking. So we drinking cider, so we think all is well. All was not well, Chris. All was not well. Ciders, stay away from them. They're traps. You see, and I
Please
think it
drink
was,
responsibly, children. Cock your ears.
I think it's the boss himself told me, you know. Anything that you drink, like tracer, anything sweet in alcohol, it makes the alcohol a lot worse in terms of the effects.
This is not a segment to teach people how to drink. Okay.
It should be because it's Christmas.
Please drink responsibly.
It's
We'll say it
Christmas.
like we're a
Yes.
beverage company. Please drink responsibly. 18 and older.
Disclaimer.
18 and older. But yeah, because I mean, alcoholic beverages are made from sugar too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Wine, spirits, whatever it is, sugar, because it banks on fermentation. It can't ferment salt. Yeah, ferment sugar. Oh, giddy, could you imagine? Ugh. Anyways, some drinks are made with a rim of salt because it's necessary. And many people don't exercise to balance off their daily intake of their food. So they're consuming more than what they're burning off. So weight gain. Weight gain. So many implications, yeah. And I think it all comes from an imbalance, man. What you are saying is facts. Morning, Sherlyn. Morning, Sherlyn. We have to try and count the calories daily and pay attention to the nutritional facts on the items, especially fat calories recorded on the item. No, here's something that you should pay attention to. Just because something says no sugar or less sugar, they're replacing what they're taking out with something else. So those things that they call diet X and diet Y and diet that, they're just as bad as the other stuff because they have to put in some sweet now. So don't be fooled by it. It's the same nonsense. Well,
So I want to correct myself. You are right. It was the alcoholic percentage. I was reading it wrong. So beer, the amount of sugar per average serve is 0. Same with sparkling water, same with herbal tea, same with bourbon, same with vodka. East Forge is 0.3 grams, light beer 0.3 grams, Prosecco or champagne is 1 to 1.5 grams, dry wine, same thing. Kubuncha, I pronounce that right? Kubuncha.
I don't know what it is. Let me see.
Kubuncha is 2 to 4 grams. Cider, 12.8 grams of sugar in cider. Kombucha. Sorry. Kombucha, 2.4 grams. Cider, 12.8 grams. Gin and tonic, 14 grams. Vitamin water, 22 grams. Espresso martini, 25 grams. Sweet wine, Moscato Rosé, 21 to 72 grams. Mojito, 25 grams, and it goes on and on and on. The highest rating one, 72 to 100 grams, is dessert wine. Oh, right before dessert wine, ginger beer, 64 grams. And you know, I saw
not Vincent and ginger beer. Oh gosh, that thing's spicy until
I saw people on Facebook saying we need to stop pretending ginger beer tastes good.
Ginger beer is for who ginger beer is for. I'm not a huge fan of ginger beer. It has to be very light because you know ginger itself is very strong.
I can't. Potent. But I am a sorrel drinker, and I saw persons also saying sorrel isn't good. I'm a sorrel drinker. Sorrel is life. You don't like sorrel? Why are you making your face?
No, sorrel ain't good. Sorrel is good for you. It better be good for you because
it better be good for you. And if anybody tell me sorrel ain't good for me, I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me. Keep that information to yourself. I could do without that information.
No.
That's like
anything in excess, man. Isn't good.
That was like the woman who went on TikTok and did the. Do you know how fatty and dangerous it is to eat fried plantains? Like no one asks you that. Nobody asks you that. Caribbean and Latin America and Africa. Nobody asks you that, miss. Keep that information to yourself. I remember that.
More than half the world was like,
nobody asks you that. Yes, be quiet. Keep that information to yourself, please. Please.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, right? You need to sit down and be present and take care of yourself.
Most definitely.
I cannot stress that enough. And please don't try to do today for tomorrow. Do it progressively. Do it slowly. And eventually you'll get to the point where you need to get to, which is a healthy living. Mind, body, and soul. Start with your body. Continue with your mind and finish off with your soul. You need to. Let me tell you. When you get to a certain age, some of these things are irreversible.
Mm-hmm.
Irreversible. When the doctor sits down and tell you your blood pressure is really high, you're going to have to be put on synthetic medication unless you know a herbalist and you want to go that route. You're going to have to be put on synthetic medication for the rest of your life. When he sits down and he tells you that you're diabetic, you're going to have to change your diet right then and there so that you can have as healthy a lifestyle as possible. It is lifestyle changing. Take care of yourself. High blood pressure is not something to joke around about.
Agreed.
Diabetes is not something you joke about. And there are things that you can do today to start to make a change towards a better life. You understand? When you get to a certain age too, and something drastic happens, you may not even know what is happening inside your body because you're missing the symptoms. A rash here, a rash there. You're always thirsty, you're always tired. I think people today glorify being overweight. And that's sad.
Let's stick up in there and let's talk about that. Let's break and we'll come right back talking about what people normalize now, unhealthy habits that people normalize right now, currently. So we're gonna break and come right back.
So we're not gonna do any live then.
No.
No. Okay, cool.
On Friday, December 8th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $320,000. A new home, car, or that college education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next lotto jackpot, $320,000.
Do you spin a dial to make a call on your rotary phone from the 60s?
No.
Are you driving an unreliable and risky automobile made in the 1900s?
Of course not.
Are you still fiddling with an antenna to get good signal on your black and white television from the 20s?
Really?
Then why are you still stuck in the past, sitting on an unintelligent 1930s design toilet? That's right, 1930s design. What does your bathroom say about you? Don't get left behind. The future is now. Be smart. Be progressive. Get yourself a smart toilet seat or a complete toilet today. You can visit the My Smart Toilet Seat office on the 3rd floor of the Blue Corner building opposite the old Anglican School on Bay Street. Our smart toilets are also available throughout St. Vincent at retail outlets with the orange flags. For more information, you can call us at 457-1703 or visit our website, justwashit.vc.
Put an end to dirt.
Eliminate tough stains.
Chase away your laundry blues with Blue Wash liquid laundry detergent.
Blue Wash is uniquely formulated with special enzymes which work hard in breaking up stubborn molecules of dirt trapped within the fibers of your garments.
Blue Wash may be tough on stains, but still is gentle enough for your most delicate fabrics, delivering the whitest whites and brightest colors, making sure that your garments stand out.
When you wash with Blue Wash, it's like giving new life to your clothing. A fresh feeling, looking clean and smelling clean.
Put an end to dirt, odors, and tough stains today.
Chase away your laundry blues today with Blue Wash liquid laundry detergent.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the management and staff at Frank B. Armstrong St. Vincent Limited and Better Brands Distribution.
Hello everybody, it's Christmas in the country.
Whether you're ripping it up on the highway or taking a casual Sunday drive, OT Tire Limited is second to none when delivering excellence at reasonable prices. We offer new and used tires, tire repair and installation. We are the only place that offers nitrogen, which helps with gas consumption and ride comfort. Supplying you with brand name tires like Maxxis, Kumo, Good Ride, Westlake, and Triangle.
Boom! Enjoy the VIP style customer waiting lounge with refreshments and free Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying, yo? This is Skinny Fabulous, and when it comes to tires, nobody makes it easier than OT. Boom! Got me run the road. When the OT car tire.
Follow OT Tire on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter today.
Hey, boom! Run the road with OT tires.
This holiday season flows your trusted guide with giveaways and cash to spread far and wide. Whatever 150,000 you heard right. This Christmas is on us, so you can go wild. Appliances for your home, laptop for the phone, shopping sprees and cash galore. We're covering your holidays with joy for sure, cause when you are with Flow, you win more.
Flow wants you to know this Christmas is on us. Win over $150,000 in cash and prizes when you sign up, bundle up, switch up, pay up, top up, or activate a combo plan. Every day is a grand giveaway. Prizes include shopping sprees, appliances, ham, wine, and cold hard cash. This Christmas is on us. Visit in store or online today at discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And just like that, we're back like we never left. You know, I just caught myself bouncing to one of the ads, and I remember Release asked me off air yesterday, is the ads you really listening to or vibing to? Some of them ads real nice and catchy. I really like Flow ad. Flow ad really has me going. And what was the other one I had like? I wanted to take it off the system so I could listen to it.
You want me to keep track of... Hello.
We are in here every day for 4 hours.
Not every day. You were in here.
Oh yeah, I am in here every day for 4 hours.
I'm in here 3 days a week. All right.
Nice.
So, welcome back to Activated Mornings. I want to say thank you for joining us. Be sure to spread the word. It's all goodness and niceness over here. You've got Ari and yours truly, Christal, to take you up until 10 o'clock this morning. Now, the number to call on WhatsApp, we're talking about unhealthy habits. 4579997. That's also the number to WhatsApp. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at WFM99SVG. Now, you can also follow us on the other platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Oh, a new TikTok should be out today. Hey. Anyways. Now, where was I going with this one?
What are you gonna tell us about the giveaways?
Oh. Do you remember last year? Do you remember the time? Right, last year we did 10 days of giveaways and we're bringing it back this year. It's starting on Monday, the 11th, and it's going straight through to the 22nd of December, obviously, because this is the month we're in. Now, giveaways are coming from several companies. I can give you a little heads up now. We have Log Enterprises joining us. We have St. Vincent Brewery joining us. We also have Frank B. Armstrong and Better Brands Distributors joining us. And we also have, I feel like I'm forgetting, Massey Stores. Massey Stores with giveaways should be having more. So we'll let you know exactly who's joining us on Monday morning, God's willing. And of course, because of the number of participants, because it's so highly anticipated, we should be having multiple giveaways every day. So stay tuned to Activated Mornings. I'm not going to tell you when. We're not going to tell you how. You just have to tune in. All right?
Yeah, so we were talking about unhealthy habits. I wanted to hear what you were gonna say first.
Right. So we have this culture where we glorify like being obese and practicing unhealthy eating habits. And I find it to be so detrimental because I think I know that there is an emotional side to emotional effects of being overweight because some people might shun you. But even if you are thick, right? Are you healthy? Are you getting your checkups with your doctor? Are you drinking sufficient water? I mean, just because you might be bigger than someone else, it doesn't mean that you're not exercising. I'm not saying that everybody should be as narrow as a stick or whatever. I'm looking at people's health. Because if we are here glorifying being overweight or obese and that person down the road develops an NCD, then what good is that? How empowering is that? That's not empowering to me. You should empower people to be healthy, no matter the size, no matter the weight, no matter the gender, no matter the age. I know this world is a crazy place.
You know what I don't like? Okay, so as Caribbean people, we have a very disrespectful habit of commenting on people's weight. That is an issue to me. But there's a difference between that and glorifying obesity. And we see a lot of it happening with celebrities like Lizzo. I think there's a difference between feeling comfortable in your skin and what was it? But it's body something where you
Body
just
shaming.
not body shaming, where you feel comfortable in your own skin.
Conformity? No, that's not it.
No. But you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That is fine with me. Once there are people who are depressed by their weight.
Yeah.
And once you feel comfortable and it doesn't affect your mental health, I'm all for that.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to encourage it. And that is where we need to draw the line. We need to preserve people's mental health, but we're not supposed to be encouraging persons to be overweight and to stay overweight because at the end of the day, it's unhealthy. I don't know of any situation where someone is that overweight or big and they're in a healthy situation. We even talked about it a few weeks ago with our nutritionist friend. Where we spoke about even
Charmaine.
muscular
Charmaine.
Charmaine. What's his surname?
Why I feel so bad?
Yeah,
It's
I trying to remember her surname,
It's
but
a kind of morning.
but yeah, but
Yeah,
you thought
Charmaine.
even muscular people are obese. They're just on the other side of the scale, and What is obesity really? How do we?
There's like an index.
Yes.
Shermaine Joseph Barnwell.
Yes.
I
Joseph
think
Barnwell. Yes.
if there are like global health standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, if your health professional after you've done your checkup says that you are good, you are not heading towards, you're not pre-diabetic, pre-hypertensive, or things are in the green zone. But if it gets to a point where, okay, because taller people are expected to weigh a little bit more, and then there's a gender difference as well. If your doctor says, "Oh, you're kind of looking, you're borderline XYZ," we check the function of XYZ ABC, and there are some things that you need to change because if you continue along this way, you more than likely will end up doing or being diagnosed with certain things, and then at that point you're gonna have to drastically change your lifestyle and your eating habits. So why not just start now before it gets to that? I don't know. Preventative medicine and preventative measures is not our thing. So we and this is the thing about Vincentian society, right? If the government is reactive in certain measures and policies, we have a big problem with it. But in your personal life, you are also reactive, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why you don't have a problem with that? Sort yourself
Yep.
out, man.
But
My war biscuit, no.
Sorry. Go drink some water.
I just drank some water. I'm telling you, it's very difficult. It's not like
go get a lettuce.
it can't go cold
turkey. See, it happens. There's a laugh after me, but it happens.
I laugh after myself. Cold turkey.
But
Life, let's take a quick call.
Before we break and come back with
8:45. We got a break. Hello, good morning. We got 2 minutes.
Lord, I don't like this quick call thing. I was just trying to finish off my story about Rochelle Roach Lanza. Just to say how proud I am of that lady. And these are the kind of women, I admire, especially with all the talk about women and women and women and women. I am so happy that I played, I'm so happy that I played a part in her life, so to speak. And the last time I regret very much that I won't be able to see her. But I am so much, I feel on top of the world listening to the progress she has made. You know that I started out, when I got to know, she was very focused and really concentrating on improving her flying hours because her intention was to fly the biggest aircraft in the world. That's what she said to me. And to know that she's coming home as a Vincentian flying an American airline, I don't know the size of the aircraft, I mean, it really, I could imagine her feeling. She must be overjoyed and bubbling and so on. And I really wish I could have been part of that celebration come Saturday at Argyle International Airport. But Mr. Prime Minister, if you're hearing me, just tell Rochelle Roach that I send her my best wishes, and I'm always thinking of her. That's a message that because the Prime Minister say he want to leave from some wedding and to go and witness the ceremony. But I feel real proud, and I hope she's an inspiration to all our women who are trying to get somewhere in life. I am so proud, Thank you. I'll leave it there.
All right, thanks.
All right. So the size of the plane is the regular size of the American airline planes that you would see landing in Argyle International from the looks of things. But at a point of information, you did say it's just a click away, Christal. The flight from Miami to St. Vincent, it leaves Miami at 10:20 a.m. tomorrow, and it arrives, or it is scheduled to arrive in St. Vincent at 3:03 p.m. So anytime 3:10, 3:15 should be good to
you have time,
witness the ceremony. Yeah, man.
Gas? I ain't offering to buy you gas. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you buy me gas, we could all go out together.
Nah.
Gas is $15. See and say gone down.
You know, I could buy it $15.
Chicken and chips. And we need to talk about
$5.
We need
Extra
to talk
$5.
Sure, we work in road gang. So no, not just road gang. It's what was it?
Public assistance.
Public assistance. We need public assistance. So me, you, and Rajiv.
$245 to $250.
Yeah, we could get.
Round the top. $550 notes.
Well, we're gonna break right now and come back to you.
It all started with a penny. For over 85 years, we have invested